The experiment conducted was aimed at understanding the effect of horror clips on human blood pressure. To test this out, 10 subjects were chosen at random, 5 males and 5 females from the class roster. The goal was ultimately to determine if conditions such as those presented in the pre-set-up testing room could raise blood pressure as hypothesized in response to mimic the fight-or-flight response enacted by the adrenal glands during real-life situations. This would show if the human body perceived threats through psychological stimulation in addition to the natural physical stimulation. From there, these lucky few signed a consent form, which released the experimenters and the school of any and all physiological or psychological stressors and or injuries they sustained.
Ryan will go next door and grab a chair from a next door classroom. He'll bring it into the storage closet. We found a storage closet which was dark and lets in no light. Then we used 3 boxes to represent a desk. This is where we put the laptop in order for the subjects to watch the video. Once everything is ready to go, we can bring in our subjects. Once they are in, we explain to them what they need to do. When the subjects are done watching the film, they will by themselves take their heart rate. Then we leave the room, making sure we turn off the lights. We will then come in and record their heart rate.
The results of our data show that after watching clip 1, 4 out of 5 males experienced increased heart rates, while only 1 out of 5 females experienced an increased heart rate. While systolic and diastolic rates decreased for males, they increased for females. This means that males may have found clip 1 scarier than the girls. After watching clip 2, male systolic and diastolic rates increased, and 3 out of 5 males experienced an increased heart rate. Meanwhile, in females, the systolic and diastolic rates increased, and all 5 females experienced an increased heart rate. This means that both males and females found clip 2 scary. After watching clip 3, male systolic rate increased while diastolic rate decreased, and 3 out of 5 males had a higher heart rate. Meanwhile, for females, both systolic and diastolic rates decreased, and 3 out of 5 females had an elevated heart rate. Out of the 3 horror clips, clip 2 scared both males and females the most. It's important to note that the different clips affect individuals in different ways. Different types of horror may produce various reactions in individuals, which probably played a role in the changes in heart rates measured in different people.